wherever you're watching from. My name is Jay. Welcome and hello. This is The Morning Shine. This is our morning talk show. I know everything looks crazy. My hair looks crazy. We are just starting our live stream over here on YouTube. We just finished two live streams previously. Same show, we're doing 45 minutes, nothing too crazy. Just checking in with you and seeing how everything is going today. My name is Jay. We are coming to you live from the United States, from the state of Florida, Southwest Florida to be more exact. I put a description in the show so you can kind of see like what The Morning Shine is all about. Nothing is for sale. It's kind of like a little podcast, nothing too crazy. Just coming in, hanging out, relaxing, having a little bit of coffee. The coffee I'm having today is, again, not hot coffee, which is not my favorite, but it is it's actually quite refreshing. It's like a cold brew coffee with a little bit of half and half. I know. I'm kind of digging it lately. We are not live from our regular studio. So I am actually dog sitting. I'm dog sitting for somebody else right now. So I'm at their house. Hold, please. I'm at their house. So I tried to pick a spot that was the most neutral. It froze up on me for just a second, but I think we're back. YouTube is a little bit different for me in terms of like where the buttons are, what's going on, why is this thing, what's this shimmer. It's a little bit different. I don't love this whatever kind of weird filter this is. I don't love it. It's a little bit too much, but you know, we're gonna leave it for today. Anyway, I'm trying to learn where all the buttons are. The place where I was live before, which was over here, the table, I was starting to get a little bit too cluttery, and it was kind of hard to move things around and kind of hard to like navigate what the hell I was doing. So I moved to this spot. The cool thing about here, this is actually a paper mache dog of the dog that I am watching. So the dog that I'm watching is a giant 140-pound Great Dane. I tend to watch older dogs, so senior dogs, and also bigger dogs. For some reason, bigger dogs, like, they listen to me. You know, it's like we have this connection. So I have another dog that I watch who's 170 pounds, a Newfoundland. I don't know if you've ever seen that breed, but it's a huge, he looks like a bear. He looks like a bear. And the whole neighborhood, I feel he's misunderstood. He's the sweetest dog. He's one of the dogs that's like always drooling and all this craziness. And he, you know, everybody, they see us coming and then they kind of scatter and go the other way. And I'm like, no, he's a sweetheart. He really, really is. Now, does he like skateboards? No. Does he like bicycles? No. Will he take them down? No. He just barks at them. Does he like other people? Yes. Does he like other dogs? For the most part, yes. Some dogs he does not. I honestly feel that dogs pick up on energy the same way that we do. Have you ever met somebody and just been like, not my vibe. I'm getting a bad feeling about this person, you know, not my type of, whatever the case may be. I think that dogs are the same way. So it's not so much about the size of the dog. Like my dog at home is little. His name is Brody. He's a little bigger. He's a little Bichon Shih Tzu mix. He's about 15, 16, 17 pounds. So I would say maybe a medium, small to medium dog. He doesn't like when dogs are bigger than him. So when he sees a dog, he like tries to be, you know, very like crazy. But this dog is not like that. Anyway, they're misunderstood, very misunderstood. The big dogs are not scary. I know, and a lot of people have a fear of dogs because of previous encounters. Maybe they were, oh gosh, the poor people that deliver for Amazon and the post office and have to deal with stray dogs and dogs not on leashes and opening gates. And like, I get that that's all scary. But anyway, the dog that I'm watching right now is asleep. We woke up at 5 o'clock this morning at 5 a.m., bright and early. Why is my hair looking so crazy? Woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I've only had, this is only my third little cup of coffee. Nothing too crazy. 3 cups is going to be my maximum. With a little half and half, I'm trying to cut out all the excess sugar, as you already know. YouTube is a place where we are brand new over here on YouTube. Siraj, welcome back. It's good to see you. A lemon for, oh, wait, lemon for coffee. Wait, not lemon and coffee. It'll curdle, right? I'm going to do something. My hair is getting done today. What is getting done to my hair? these roots, and it doesn't look like it because I've got all this blonde up here, but look at this. Now you can see, right? So when it's parted, you can see, oh, this is gray hair. My name is Jay. I'm 45 years old. So I'm 45 and I'm coming to you live from the United States, from the great state of Florida, Southwest Florida to be more exact, which is like the Fort Myers, Naples, like Bonita Springs, like that whole area right there. Over on this coast, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all the places you hear like partying in the city with the heat. Yeah, not there. The other coast. It's 80 miles across Alligator Alley. So the state is really not that wide. Maybe 100 miles. You know, once you hit over the alley, there's a little bit, and then you go down. To get down to Miami, Fort Lauderdale is directly across. Now over here, oh, I wonder if I can pull you up, Siraj, while I'm oh, it'll let me pin that, but I don't know if it will let me pick you up while we're here. It's not letting me pick you up while we're live, which is what I've noticed. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to see if I can request you after the stream is over. Now, usually I have a pen available. I don't. I'm going to screenshot this. Hold, please. Okay, did you try to read my palms just now? If you're sharing out the stream, fantastic. Let me see about if it'll let me. Oh, I'm back. I just shared it over to Facebook. You tell me, lemon para. What does that mean? What is lemons for? Water, right? Lemons can also be good for cleaning. Yes. I'm the worst at cleaning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm terrible with laundry. I'm really bad at cleaning. I try my best, you know. I'm trying to keep up on everything, trash day, dishes, etc. Life is crazy. Don't judge me. Life is crazy, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on all the time. I know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. So, yes, we're doing the best we can with the tools that we've been given, right? This is better. My hair sucks up water like a very, very dry sponge. It'll be better after I get it done later today. I'll do a little before and after. You can find me in different places. You can find me over on TikTok. My name on TikTok is Justin Blue Fox. Justin Blue Fox. That is at Justin Blue Fox. You can find me over on Instagram under Pink Mink Markets, all at Pink Mink Market. And then you can also find me, the name of my business over on Facebook is Pink Mink Market as well. So the business is Pink Mink Market. The morning show, which is what you're watching right now, is called The Morning Shine. The Morning Shine, we do 5 days a week, every day except for Monday and Saturday. I appreciate you joining, stopping by. And also, I believe on YouTube that it actually will keep the live streams up so that you can go back and watch them whenever you wish, which is perfect. All we're doing over here is hanging out, nothing too crazy. I was looking at some stuff. I was looking at some stuff about what kind of music they will allow you to play over on the different platforms. So on YouTube in particular, very much so into the copyright. So I'm using non-copyrighted music, royalty-free music, if you will. A lot of it is just beats or like beats with a little bit of like background vocals. I try to keep it low enough that like I can hear it, you can hear it, but it's not taking over the entire stream. I do a little bit of tips and tricks of live streaming. So I'm learning where all the buttons, bells, and whistles are over here on YouTube. But people who live stream, people do a lot of podcasts over here on YouTube, right? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. What is this? People hosting. I'm going to try. Oh, interesting. Get this thing out of here. I'm just trying some of their bells and whistles. Why won't it let me throw this in the trash can? Interesting. So you can do like a little Q&A. So that is one way to keep your room or audience engaged. Like if you have people in here and you're like, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. I'm used to running live streams that don't have anybody watching, one person watching, 100 people watching. I've done live streams all the whole span. My normal live sales streams usually run anywhere between 10 and 30 people, but I have not been doing live streams like that for the last 10 months. What the hell have I been doing in the last 10 months? I've been driving for a rideshare company. I've got more stories from that experience. Oh my gosh. So I've been driving for a rideshare company. Also, I have been, I teach group fitness classes. So I teach a little bit of weights, a little bit of dance stuff. And what else? And I house/dog sit, which is what I'm in the middle of doing right now. I'm trying something out. We're stepping back into the streaming world. Now, this is consisting of 3 live streams in the morning, 5 days a week. So it's 15 live streams, the 3 different platforms in the morning. So it's starting over on TikTok. Please don't, I already got a violation over on one of the other, I've got a violation this morning and then it's been a mess. There's a learning curve to everything. Um, so TikTok is first at 7 a.m., Instagram is second at 8 a.m., and here we are on YouTube. The thing about YouTube that I love is it's such a diverse group of people. You can really listen to whatever type of content that you want to over here. This show is just about cohesiveness, having a place to be. People are lonely, you know what I'm saying? People are lonely. People are just trying to live their lives and they're looking for community in different places. So for people who are not out and about in the community, online has become a place for you to meet new friends, to connect, to talk about your life, your interests, etc. And that's just kind of what this show is all about. Nothing too crazy. Catch up on some current events, nothing divisive, no politics, no religion, nothing that's going to take and separate us. It's more about what is going to bring us together, what is going to bring us into like a more cohesive space. There's so much content, there are so many streams, there are so many podcasts and things that can be divisive. And I understand that we have differences in many different ways in terms of ideas and politics. But what I'm trying to do is to bridge the gap here so we can kind of find a place where we can all come together. We actually have more things in common than we do not, right? And I know that politics is like a very heated discussion right now. So we're going to stay away from that here on this show. Same thing with religion, same thing with anything that is bringing people to like at each other's throats. Like there's enough of that online. You can find that anywhere. You can go and find posts where you can argue with people in the comments all day long. We're not having any of that here. Ray is just going to be a relaxing kind of stream. So we're brand new over on YouTube. I did a little bit here and there. I was trying to do some live stream. Yeah, no shit, Luca. Let me stop before I get another violation. So with anyways, we're doing the 3 streams in the morning. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube is the newest of all of them. So as we start to build an audience over here, as we start to build the stream, as we have with all of the other streams in the past, I've been live streaming for about 6.5 years. So about 5.5 years with my business. I've been creating content in the last 10 months, along with the other things that I just mentioned with the group fitness, with the dog sitting, with the rideshare, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But my heart is really in content creation. So content creation is where it's at, especially the live feed platform. So I've got a lot of tips, a lot of tricks. Not so much about like, oh, where is this button? How do I do that? I will eventually know where all of that is here on YouTube, and I can help other content creators to be, successful. But my forte is helping you to get in front of the camera, to make the first step, to be able to hit that button, boop, either record or hit the live button. It's really scary for a lot of people. A lot of people they have things to say. You have an experience, a lived experience. You have things that you want to share with the world. You have some either in video form or the live feed format. I am here to help you and kind of push you in that direction if you wish. One thing that I'm really good at is not only coming live, being consistent, I believe that is the number one thing, but also helping to bring a cohesive community together would be number two. But teaching, a little bit of teaching, a little bit about like, how do I do this? How do I engage an audience when, you know, you may or may not have any viewers on your stream? Don't forget that your live streams will stay up, so people will see them even after it's been long gone. You know, a week ago, a day ago, a month ago, people may still be watching your content, which will help you to gain hours watched, to help you to monetize on these different platforms. Over the last 10 months, making content, which I have not been doing full-time content creation. I do a little bit of part-time creation. I edit, I do whatever, you know, I cross post on different platforms. But it has helped me to, we have monetized on Facebook, we have monetized on Instagram, we have monetized on TikTok. Did I already say that one? So the three were already monetized on. The only platform that we are going live, which is brand new, this is only our third live stream here on this platform, is here. You have to have over 1,000, I believe, 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, you can already hit that button. Boop, it's free, 50 free to do that. We do appreciate that. Over 1,000 subscribers, and it has to do with time watch. So leave your live streams up. Don't delete them, even if you had nobody watching for the whole stream, right? Even if nobody was watching for the entire stream, leave it up because people will watch the replay. In general, in my experience, people, I'm nosy. People are nosy. They want to know what's going on. What is this person talking about? What are they doing? My name is Jay or Justin. I'm coming to you live from Southwest Florida. I'm a live streamer, a content creator. So I stream live and I also make videos, you know, weird stuff. I don't do a lot of skits. I don't do battles. I don't do things of that nature. I'm also a teacher. Like, of course, I have of course, I have a course for sale. You know, I'll let you know about that as things start to come um, to fruition. Our grand opening for the new business is July the 3rd. I'll fill you in on all of that later. I don't know all of the rules about the way people sell over here on YouTube. I don't know all of the rules about how people interact over here. So I am learning as I go. So we're going to learn together. But I said, you know what? The best way to learn is to jump in the pool. And that's what we're doing right now. We've jumped in the pool. So we'll be live over here 5 days a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only days that I will, and thank you for your comments down below. They're helping. Everything you do helps to push out the stream. Yes. Commenting, liking, all that stuff. What is this thing? Oh, it's extra lighting. Oh, thank you for the extra lighting. I put on a very small, it's kind of washing me out a little bit though. There's like a little like shimmer, like a smoothing filter on my face right now, but it looks like it's making me look like I'm wearing makeup, which I'm not wearing makeup, but this is a morning show. Listen, I look a little rough in the morning. No, so this is our third live stream, but it is still morning time here in the state of Florida. If you're watching from somewhere else in the world, let me know what time it is. Some of you may be settling down for dinner or later. The thing that I love about YouTube, it is more worldwide than other platforms. I've noticed that people will pop in from Germany, Spain, they will pop in from all over the world to say hello, you know, or just watch the replay or whatever the case may be. Also, people will stop by, see what's going on, and then move on. You know, if you want to stay for a minute, fantastic. If you want to catch the replay, catch the replay. There's nothing going on here crazy this morning. We're just chatting and talking. I was looking at some current events that were going on. Oh my gosh, I just had butter chicken on Sunday. Mmm. So the oh my gosh, so we had butter chicken on Sunday. I love butter chicken, but my stomach does not. Oh my gosh. So all day yesterday, I was like, oh, it just fills me up so quickly. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. What did I want to tell you about? This Q&A thing keeps popping up, which is really annoying. The thing that I love about YouTube is you can reach a bigger global audience with my business. This is not for my business. So this show is just for fun, right? For funsies. It's just to meet new people, to draw people to other platforms. You know, it's not, I'm not selling anything. I'm just over here talking. We talk a little bit about current events. Again, nothing divisive, nothing political, nothing that crazy like that. in the thing that is taking over everything in celebrity headlines is like Father's Day stuff, which Father's Day was on Sunday. So it's like, who's a new dad? This one's a new grandpa. This one's whatever. And the second biggest thing is about, of course, the World Cup that's going on. Who do you think is going to take the whole thing? I know. Is it going to be Argentina, Brazil, Colombia? Oh, you're having black coffee? Nice. I have a little bit of half and half in my coffee, and this is my third and final cup. People say, oh, you've had too much coffee, you're talking too fast. This is my regular talking voice when I'm live. I talk quickly. That's just yeah. Anyway, I try to articulate what I'm saying so that you can understand what I'm saying, but I usually move in a speedy fashion. We're only live for 45 minutes, so we have a very limited time together, but lots to talk about. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. I do content creation, and I also teach people about content creation. So if you have any questions about anything, you can always let me know. And then everything is always open in terms of messaging, etc. You can just leave a comment on one of my videos. I try to get back to them as quickly as possible. The other thing that was taking over all of like the fads, the headlines, celebrity, this, that. Thank you for liking the stream, everybody. The wedding between Taylor and Travis. I know. Where's it going to be? What's it going to do? Blah, 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 blah. It's taking over. And I am a huge Taylor Swift fan. And people, it's a very polarizing, that could be a polarizing topic. So maybe we'll skip that one after today. But about their wedding, it's going to be like the wedding of the summer. Is it going to be in July, I think. But that's what people are talking about, Is it at first there were rumors it was going to be in Madison Square Garden and at Virginia. I mean, I honestly believe that it's already happened. I believe that they have probably already wed in a private ceremony somewhere, and then whatever happens next will be for the world. And I love when people do that so much. I know two different couples that actually have wait, chili rice boneless chicken, is that on the menu today? Thank you for any comments that you've got going on in the chat. They help to push the stream out. We do appreciate that. I posted something over on another one of my platforms. There's a share button down below. It cuts off my stream so that I can post it, so I'm not going to share anymore, but you are welcome to if you'd like. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good
evening. So like I said before, we are starting again after 10 months of taking a nap. No, what I've been doing in the 10 months has been consuming content, consuming as much content as I can so that I can bring a productive and fun and entertaining show to whatever platform I happen to be on. They're all different. They're all different. So the audience is different, who you're talking to. What is the message? What is the message? The message here is not, I don't have anything particular. I'm not making food. There are content creators that cook things. There are content creators that only talk about politics, that only talk about certain subjects, true crime, etc. We are not one of those places. This is just a regular good morning, the morning shine. So in the title, I tried to put a description underneath to kind of say oh, this is just kind of a hangout spot, a place where you can come, where you know that I will be and that your friends will be, and you can come and hang out for 45 minutes in the morning, say hello while you're doing your makeup, doing your hair, getting ready for the day, whatever you're up to this morning. Or if you are from around the world, it might be evening time where you are. So if you're sitting down, relaxing, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. There's nothing too crazy going on. I have been very, very busy building this next stage of my life, which is the new business. We sell a lot of retail stuff like jewelry, custom bracelets, jewelry like crystal jewelry. I'm trying not to flick off the camera, etc. So the new business is going to be, it's rebranded. So it's very similar to my old business, which was 5.5 years. It's been about 10 months, and now it's all rebranded. It's all pink, pink. Think chandeliers, rhinestones, glamour. So it's going to be, but not jewelry that is out of anybody's price range. It's going to be lower price items. I'm thinking $30 to $50 price points on nice, 925 sterling jewelry with crystals. Crystals have a ton of metaphysical properties. that is probably where one of my fortes is too. I know a lot of metaphysical properties about lots and lots and lots of crystals. That's what I've done for a really long time. So that is what I know best, other than content creation. So there are people that have teams behind them, executive producers, sound quality, studios. I'm not in my regular space, so it's probably a little bit echoey here. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. If you're popping in, say, hey, my name is Jay, coming to you live from Southwest Florida, which is right here in the United States. Don't worry, I will never call you out too much other than just saying hello. Nothing, unless you want to participate in the stream, right? I don't do battles. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I don't do on other platforms. It's just me and the camera. So like this is where I tend to shine. I tend to shine in the live feed platform. The difference between live and videos is with videos you can rewind, you can re-record. Oh, I didn't like that take, I can go back. With the live stream, this is it, y'all. This is it. There is no rewind button. So you do have to be somewhat familiar with the terms of service. They're similar on all platforms in terms of like you can't pun intended, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that, you can't talk about certain things that are across all platforms. And these are very, very obvious things that I don't want to say them because I don't want to get restricted. I know, but even me, who has been live thousands and thousands of hours cumulatively, I got a violation this morning on another platform for it was for redirecting traffic. So on one of them, you cannot redirect traffic off of their platform. They're very, very strict about it. And I said something, and it was maybe it was a little bit. Okay, I deserve it. You know, you live and you learn. So I redirected to somewhere else, and they freaking caught it quickly. I'm telling you, with AI, they are on it. Sometimes it's working, and sometimes it's not. So I appealed it, and I lost my appeal. So this all happened in real time while I was live. All they do on that platform is they just don't push you out like they normally would. Today is Tuesday morning here in the United States, so a lot of people are at work right now. This live stream will stay up though, so people hopefully will rewatch it and see like, what the hell's going on over here? So we're gonna be live 5 days a week, every day except Monday and Saturday. I teach group fitness, so I teach a dance class and I teach a weight class. So just very light weights, high reps. You know, I've taught group fitness. This is my 21st year that I have taught group fitness, which is so freaking crazy to me. We celebrated 20 years a few months ago, which is wild. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, like group fitness in a group setting where you're teaching a class about whatever it may be. What's going on with this? Can you even hear the music? I'm hoping that it's just like a background noise. I know. Today's a very busy day for me. This is our third live stream today. I'm getting my hair done today at 1 o'clock. And then I teach 2 classes tonight. So it's a very busy day. And I'm also dog/house sitting. So I got a lot going on today. I hope that you do not have a lot going on today. I hope it's a rest, relaxation, recuperation day, but a lot of you are at work. One thing I would like to do is to be able to turn on closed captioning. There's a crazy statistic. It's like 80% of people that are watching a live stream or a video or something of that nature do it while they're at work, church, somewhere at dinner where they cannot actually hear the volume. So they read the captions on screen. If they want to come back later and watch it, they'll save it. So I think captions are extremely important. That's one of my tips and tricks for you. If you are making content in terms of videos or live streams, put the captions on if you can. I don't know where the button is. There's about 6 or 7 buttons here. One of them turns off the microphone. One of them turns off. I just created a short. I don't know. Shorts are YouTube's version of Reels, right? Like on other platforms. So it's just like little quick videos. It just created a 49-second video apparently of this live feed. Hopefully I was talking about something exciting. Who knows? Do you see what I mean? We've been live for 30 minutes. Like, I've introduced myself a couple times. Live streams are easier when there are other people watching commenting. You can kind of bounce off of other people's comments. People have questions. You know, you can kind of react in that way. I ran my first business. I ran live streams, 4-hour live streams for almost 4 months without any viewers. Goose egg, zero, no viewers. So if one thing I'm good at is talking, it's talking and also talking to myself, which is fine. You know, the audience comes. When you are consistent, the audience will follow. You know what? You may have 1, 2, 3, 4 people watching now, but later on, you will have 40, 50, 60, 100, 500 people watching. It's just the nature of the beast. And it's kind of like any other industry where you have to put in the time and effort in the beginning in order to reap the rewards and benefits later. Now, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube to monetize and even more hours of watched content. So after a certain amount of time, hopefully the people that stumble across our live feed will share it to their friends. Maybe they'll share it with their friends. You know, it's nothing crazy going on. We're just a very low-key morning show. If there's anything you want to talk about or discuss, I've got opinions about everything. But again, we're trying to keep it cohesive, clean, cohesive, non-divisive, which pretty much right now means no politics, right? No politics, no religion, and just keeping everything on the up and up, if you will. And I'm trying not to violate any terms of service anywhere. I am going to actually go in and read the terms of service of YouTube. And as I learn more information, I will share that information with you so that you can also benefit, hopefully. I help content creators become content creators. So if it's something that you've been thinking about in the back of your mind, something you've been thinking about, I really want to make videos. I have a point of view. I have something I want to say. I have, you know, I just get really nervous or I don't really feel comfortable talking in front of the camera. I don't have my lighting right. You know, I don't have the audio correct. You know, I try to help with those types of things. I try to help people to become successful in your own way. And that could be many things. You could be talking about puppies, crocheting, you could be cooking, you could be going on walks in the forest. Whatever it is that you do for your content is your content. But I can help you to like level up your game. You know what I mean? And then that could be just as easy as like eye contact with the camera. Like, are you looking in the wrong spaces and places? Centering yourself up on camera, you know, little stuff like that. That's all technical, and that stuff is learned as you go, which I am learning here over on YouTube. Hold on just a second. I want to see if I can swipe that away. No, I cannot. But the one thing that is really hard to do is the very first step, which is hitting the live button or hitting the record button. I do things called, I like the live stream platform because there is no rewind, as we talked about. There is no rewind button. There is no do it over. There is no like edit a million times. I do that. I edit videos. I cut things down. I pinch things off the end. When you're live, you don't have that. Oh, I just saw 333. You don't have that luxury. So the things that come out of your mouth are there for the internet, and the internet is forever. So I'm not careful about what I say. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like I try, you know, I don't violate the terms of service. I try to, you know, talk about content that is not divisive, as we talked about before, but it's not, I try not to overthink it too much because I want to be authentic. I want to be my authentic self. This is my authentic self. I am an open book. You can find me all over the internet on all different platforms. And I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of talking. One thing I'm good at is talking. Things that I am not good at. I'm not good at cleaning. I'm not good at doing laundry. I try to stay up on these things as best as I can, or at least help out as best I can. Not my best, not my best. I'm great at live sales. I'm great at, running online businesses, and I'm great at helping other people to succeed in their business. But I'm not great at doing the dishes. I've been trying. Oh, I've been trying. It's hard. It's hard. If we had unlimited time, things would be a lot easier. Oh, there goes the light. See what I mean? Okay, so this light lasted a pretty long time on the stream. Watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this one. Oh, it gets a little bit warm. Do you see the difference between the lighting, though? Between bad lighting. Like this is bad lighting because there is no lighting. These little things, I'm not selling these, but Everybody, you can have big ring lights and all this. For me and the level of content creator that I am, these are perfect. They clip right on your phone. We got a full charge on this one. Let's see if this baby is going to work. Boom. So if you missed it before, my name is Jay. I'm coming to you from the United States, Southwest Florida to be more exact. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to repeat yourself on the live stream. People are just popping in that don't know, who are you? What are you doing? So you can repeat yourself on the live stream. My name is Jay. This is The Morning Shine. We are a morning show where we come in, hang out, talk about BS, shoot the breeze for 45 minutes. Nothing crazy. That's it. It can be a quick 10-second review of what the hell are you doing on this stream, because then people can decide for themselves, do I want to stay here or do I want to swipe? And which is completely fine. There are plenty of things about my streams that people don't like. People don't like me. People don't like the stream. They don't like the content, whatever the case may be. That's none of my business. People are going to go about their day as they wish, right? But for those of you that do want to join, are looking for a community, somewhere to be in the morning, this might be the place for you. So you can always subscribe to our channel. The videos that I'll be posting moving forward are going to be very, very chill. They're going to be very chill videos, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've got 2 dogs and 2 cats at my house. I'm only watching one great big dog right now. I told you she's 140 pounds. This is actually a paper mache version of her. I did not make this one. Oh, Raggle Fraggle. Hope I love that name so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody always asks me, are your teeth yours? Are they real? And I'm like, yes, these are my teeth. These are my teeth. I actually, for the longest time, it was 16 years, I was not able to go to the dentist because I was working in the service industry. I was a server, I was a bartender. You know, it was the 90s. I spent money. I am a recovering alcoholic. You know, I spent money on things that I've been sober now for 11 years. But back then, I spent money on all kinds of crazy stuff. So much, so much. Oh my gosh, it's not, I don't have any, I know, it's not eye makeup on. It is a filter that I put on to try to give myself a little smoothing, and it looks a little too, it looks like I'm wearing makeup, but I'm not. I know, I'm gonna fix all this too. There is an enhance button on here somewhere. I just am scared to turn it off midstream, but thank you. It's a weird filter brought to us by YouTube, but anyways, I wasn't able to go to the dentist for 16 years.
Oh, no means no.
So I tried to take as best care of my teeth as I could, which just meant like, you know, I bought one of those little toothbrushes with the, you know, the ones like the Oral-B, like the circular ones. That's what I have now, which is the dentist that I go to now recommended. The one I had before, I used to, it was, and it actually damaged my gums more than it needed to. So like my teeth have been the same size since I was about 11 years old. So I just grew into them very recently. But in my 30s, I'm 45 years old, by the way. I'm 45. I'm a Taurus. A little bit about me, but I tried to take good care of my teeth. I unfortunately started messing up my gum lines, so I'm trying really hard now to really take care of my teeth. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Yes. I'll get this filter taken care of. Usually on the other platforms, they have a little button that you can, I have a computer right here beside me where I pull up stuff if we're looking at something. Like we were looking at crows and ravens and on another stream. I do 3 streams back to back to back. So TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So it's 7 a.m. on TikTok, 8 a.m. on Instagram, and 9 a.m. on YouTube. Is the content the same? Pretty much. Pretty much the same content, the same. Thank you so much, Raggle Fraggle. I freaking love that name so much. I wish I could say that last part too. I'm trying my best not to swear. Thank you for saying hi. I do appreciate that so much. I wish there was a way that I could pick you all up right now while we were live. You know what I mean? Like boom, boom. Like if you are creators, I would like to subscribe to your pages as well. YouTube is brand new for me, so it's like I want to experience other content creators. I do follow some people, but it's like I said before, it's like a full studio. You know what I mean? There's an executive producer, there's staff, there's lighting, there's co-hosts, there's all that stuff. This show is just me and the camera, which is how you can also start your content creation journey. It does look like I'm wearing eye makeup. I'm not. I know my hair looks wild and crazy today. I am getting my hair done today, which means I'm going back to my natural color, which is blonde. Look at these crazy roots that are popping through. Everyone's like, what is there to dye? I'm like, there's a lot of roots. I'm trying to bring back, like, if you remember the show Laguna Beach from back in the 90s, I do not tone my hair, so my blonde is always like that deep banana yellow, which I like. Some people are like, oh, your hair looks brassy. Oh, your hair needs toner. I don't like the way my hair looks with toner. And I don't like the way my hair is brown. I'm growing my hair out right now, which may be a mistake, which can be corrected. If there's one day that I don't like it, I'll just cut it back off again. I usually keep a little short spiky hair. This is the longest my hair has been in 30 years, probably. 30. Part it from the side. You know, am I going to part it in the middle? My hair is extremely wavy, extremely curly, and it gets very, very frizzy. Killjoy, how are you? Killjoy Run Through, hello, good morning. My name is Jay. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you all saying hi as you are. The funny thing about YouTube is it doesn't tell me. I actually use this light and cover up all of this information up top because I give the, you know, it'll tell you how many people are on your stream, you know, how many, I give the same live stream, the same energy if there's one person, 0 people, or 100, 500 people watching. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go through and subscribe to all of my subscribers as well. Because, yeah, so thank you very much. So usually I can click on people's thing and your bio will come up, profile, and I can pick you up that way, but it doesn't let you on YouTube. YouTube is new to me. So thank you for subscribing to our page. I appreciate you. I know some of you are also growing your pages as well. 1,000 is a big number to get to. So especially on YouTube where there's so much competition. There's so much competition in the content creator world everywhere, but YouTube, I feel like especially in the podcast arena, there is amazingly talented people that have a lot of wonderful things to say, inspirational, uplifting, and I love that. And you know what? I do like when things are produced, when things are edited, but my real joy and love comes from live streams because you can't rewind. You see people in real time, real life. There's no like editing out. Oh, I said that wrong. Oh, I didn't like the way my freaking hair looked on that. Whatever the case may be, you gotta go. It's one take. So when I record my videos, it's one take as well. Now, sometimes I will edit that video if I need to cut off the ends or whatever. It's too long, add some music, captions, etc. But a joke. Oh gosh, I don't have any jokes. Hold please. Yeah, like Dad Joke USA. Let's see what this. Some of these are actually really funny. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts. Complete dad joke. USA. Oh my gosh. If you're just joining us, my name is Jay. This is the end of our live stream here on YouTube and the end of our 3 live streams today. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Because they don't have the guts, and they put a little emoji of the skeleton. Hilarious. We do 3 live streams 5 days a week. So 3 in a row, boom, boom, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Or sorry, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. This is the 9 o'clock a.m. stream. They're 45 minutes long, nothing crazy. If you're getting ready for work or school or whatever you're up to. Where are you watching from, Killjoy? I'm in the United States. I am in the great state of Florida. I'm on the west coast of Florida. So think like Fort Myers, Naples, Sanibel Island, Captiva, not the Miami side, the other side of Florida. We go live 5 days a week. We are not live on Mondays in the morning, and we are not live on Saturdays in the morning. 5 other mornings you can catch us live right here, same time, same place, 9 a.m. My name is Jay, which is short for Justin. You can call me either one. You're in the USA too? Nice. We're in Florida. It's 87 degrees, fully sunny. It is not partly cloudy, and the humidity is probably 55 to 60% outside. It is always hot AF here in the great state of Florida. If you need anything from me, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place. Yes? Mark it on your calendar. If you're scrolling through, you'll see me here. I love you all so much. Go out there and have a freaking amazing day. You deserve it. You are alive and you deserve everything that life has to offer. Go out there and shine. Celebrate your shine. Thank you for joining us for the Morning Shine. I love you so much. Mwah. Mwah. Everybody have an amazing day. My name is Jay, and I'll see you very soon, okay? Just bye for now. Bye, everyone.